Hi to all, welcome to Ram's Android tutorials. In this video tutorial, we will discuss how to work with the dialogues in Android. So, first of all, let us see what is a dialog. So, here we have a definition in the developer.android.com. A dialog is a small window that prompts the user to make a decision or enter additional information. A dialog does not fill the screen and is normally used for modal events that require user to take an action before they can proceed. This means the simple example is that activity is occupying entire the screen, but the dialog is going to occupy only a small amount of user interface. That means whenever you want to display any user interface in a small window, that we are going to call as a dialog. For example, so you can see the dialog boxes looks like this. These are some of the screenshots they kept in the developer.android.com along with the program. So that here you will see the dialog boxes how they looks like this. So one more example, if you want to take, whenever you are playing the games, whenever you are trying to exit the game, it will ask you, are you sure you want to exit the game, with one dialog box. So with a small window which is having yes or no buttons. That one we are going to call as a dialogs in Android. So again, coming to dialogs, we have a types of dialogs: alert dialog, progress dialog, custom dialog, and date picker dialog, time picker dialog, and number picker dialog. In this stage, we need to learn about these dialogs, and whenever we step into the advanced concepts, so there we are going to again discuss how to display the dialogs using fragments concept. Now, in this video, we will see how to work with the alert dialog. Simple. So already we discussed the example whenever you are playing the games, and again. Whenever you are trying to delete some data from contacts application or call logs application or any gallery application, again it will ask you, are you sure you want to delete the data? So it's going to take the final confirmation. Whenever you are feeling that the data is very important, so there we are going to, in that the data is very important, there we have an operations like update, delete. So there again we are going to use the dialog boxes to take the final confirmation from the user. Why? Because by mistake also sometimes user can delete the data, but the data was very important. So there whenever you are doing their important operations, we will take the final confirmation from the user using these alert dialog boxes. So I have created the project called the project name is start active for result, but no problem. In this we are displaying the alert dialog. So under layout folder, first of all, let me create one button. Why? Because in order to display the dialog box, we need to have one requirement. That's why I am taking the button. And the button name is exit and ID is _exit. So we have created the exit button. Now let us write a program for that in the Java code. Right. So these methods are not required, so I am deleting it. And now I am calling the button this is the exit button. So I am saying this exit button equal to button and find you by ID or .id button _ exit. Now exit button dot set on click listener of new on click listener. So we need to write a listener for the button. So here whenever we click this exit button, then we want to display the alert dialog box. So that we need to design the alert dialog box. First of all, whatever we are looking the dialog box like, are you sure you want to exit the game, and it is having the buttons yes, no, proceed. So that user interface first we need to build using the builder class. So that we are taking the builder class, from the alert dialog class now. So it's an inner class of the alert dialog class. The package we are using android.app. Again from alert dialog class we need to select the builder. If you select another builder classes, you are not going to create a alert dialog box, remember now. So builder equal to new builder of, we need to call the current activity, we need to refer the current activity, that means the context. So here best practice is return the class name. The current activity name is main activity. So we are saying main activity dot this. Next, we need to set the title. So builder dot, we have a method to set the title, the dialog title. So we are saying this exit alert. Exit alert. Next, we need to set the message. So that to set the message, we have a set message method. So here we are saying that, are you sure to exit? Next, we have two buttons. One is maximum we can display 3 buttons in the alert dialog. One is positive, second one is neutral, and third one is the negative button. So here maximum we are using the positive buttons and negative buttons. So builder dot, to set the positive button we have a method called set positive button. So here first parameter is the text. So the positive button is having the text yes, proceed, okay, like that. So that name we need to provide here now, the text name. So I am saying yes, comma, if you click the button we can listen, we need to listen it. That's why here again we are using the interface called on click listener, but this interface is from the dialog interface, so that you can say new control space on click listener. So it will see it is taking dialog interface dot on click listener. So whenever you click the positive button, this method will execute. That means this is the button name and this is the listener for the button. So I am saying that I want to exit, so I am calling the finish method. So whenever you call the finish method, the current activity is going to kill and we are exiting the application now. At the same time, we need to write again negative button. So that builder dot set negative button text is no, and we need not to listen the action. Why? Because no in the sense we want to cancel the dialog box and we want to stay in the current activity. So you need not to write an action for that. Just you pass the null, automatically the dialog box is going to cancel. By default is the cancelling operation will be performed. And finally, using this builder class, we build the dialog box. Now we need to create this dialog box with the passed information, and that one should refer by the alert dialog class. So we are taking alert dialog equal to builder dot, we have a method called create method. So this builder class is going to create the dialog box with the passed information, and that one is going to give the alert dialog reference. So finally we need to call alert dialog dot show method. Any dialog box you want to show, you need to call the show method. Save it. Now let me run the application. See, I'm going to click the exit button. It is asking exit alert, this is the title, and are you sure to exit, this is the message, and it is giving the positive button is yes and negative button is no. If you say yes, it is going to exit the application. That means we have only one activity, the current activity is going to finish and we are going to exit the application. Again, if you open the same application and if you click the no button, it's going to cancel the dialog box. Thanks for watching. If you like my video, you can subscribe my channel below, and you can get the source code in my blog called ramsandroidforall.blogspot.in. Thank you once again.